Good evening and welcome to the second game of our doubleheader today. Earlier today, Steve Reno Jr. defeated the defending champ Sean Taylor. Now it's our second match tonight from Ryan Film Amusements, Millis, Massachusetts. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinal Playoffs. Paul Grant with Bob Lee, and we have Drew Steele here as well. Drew, come on down for a second. This is Drew Steele. For those who don't know him, come over here, Drew. This side, please. We'll talk to Justin. Scott, come over here this side. So let me introduce Drew Steele, one of our new commentators. Did a great job in the Justin Waters-Steve Walsh match. Drew, how was it calling the first match with Justin and...
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking because I was really close to him. It's first ACST match. It's just playoffs. There's a lot of, prestige involved here, so I was kind of serious. But then I got into my rhythm about the second game. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Going on the mic. I've done roller derby for over a decade, college radio, sang in bands, all that stuff. Yeah,
just like Justin Scally, you have a good voice, good call in the match.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're going to be commentating tonight, so we'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay, sure.
Let's talk to the number one seed, Justin Waters. Justin, you have a chance to punch your ticket in your first year in the ACST into the final round tonight if you can take out number 7 seeds Scott Douglas. Your thoughts on tonight's match?
It's going to be a great match. Ticket won't be punched till the 10th box or the 10th frame of the 5th string.
Now, you did a different strategy in the opening round, the quarterfinals against Steve Walsh. You bowl usually last when you bowl at home. You decided to bowl first, and you can do it again tonight. What's the thought process on doing that?
Just go out early, set the tone, put a little pressure on if I can. So, looking forward to it.
Can you change it the other way around, the 4th string?
We'll see what happens.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. Let's meet the number 7 seed, Scott Douglas, brother of Tim Douglas. I called you Scott Jr. earlier. Scott, there was a thrilling match. You beat your brother by 12 pins in Alley Cat Lanes. You can watch it on Spread Eagle Productions on YouTube. A thrilling match. You had a 129 and a 134 third and 4th string. A double strike was the difference in the match. Your thoughts on that match with your brother?
Oh, every time I'm versing Tim, it's going to be either a good game or he's just going to blow me out, just like that. But, I just told myself in the third game and I wanted to put it on a match, and I did and won the game, so I'm just proud of myself for that.
You bowled Justin early in the year here at Millis. You were dealing with tonsillitis. You had a 137, 117 after 1. Then he kicked your butt the rest of the way through. Now you're ready to face him again the second time.
Oh, yeah. I feel better, and it's going to be a great match. Like I said last time when I was versing my brother, going against Justin, and he brings the best out of me, so I'm going to have fun with this one.
What's the one thing you're working to improve your game right now?
I got to stop twisting my wrist. That's it. About that, if I can just start hitting the head pin, then I won't stop.
Okay, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The winner tonight goes to the conference finals against Steve Reno Jr. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division for Millis match. Let's get underway. It's been upset city. Make that 14 of 19 now between the semi-pro and the pro division have been upset by seeding. 5 through 8 have had the upper hand. 14 of 19 matches now after Steve Reno defeating Sean Taylor. 2 had better records in that case, but still a great performance. That's what's happened so far. Sean Taylor, the home bowler, will bowl first. Drew Steele in commentary tonight. Drew, welcome. Nice to work with you for the first time.
Yes, Paul. Nice to work with you, too. On the first match, Justin Waters he was on 15 and 16, so different lanes tonight.
First ball, a 5 strings, total pinfall, wins. No points. Usually it's 1 point for a tie, 2 for a win, 4 for total. Only total pinfall through 5. If there's a tie after 5, a full 1 string roll-off as he hits the head pin. As the half was to right, the 3-9 and the 5 to the left, 1 piece of wood. And he connects for a spare to start the match.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, get out the gate quick. Justin definitely doing so. Big spare. I think there's a scoreboard issue. They don't have the scoreboard started.
It's still in practice mode. It still counts, Justin.
Just manually put in the spare.
I've seen bowl. I myself, I got double strikes in practice, and you can't buy a break the whole match. So tell the viewers who don't know you, Drew Steele, where you're from, how long you've been bowling for, what got you interested?
What got me interested? I had a friend right around 99, 2000. We would go to concerts together, and he's like, I blow up steam. I do this Candlepin bowling at Colonial Bowl in Worcester, and they were opening for Summer League. Why don't we all just do a league? We were all just a bunch of musicians and roadies and stuff, and we decided to join a league. And our whole team was rookies. There was another guy out of nowhere who was a school teacher who was a rookie. And we didn't know how many lanes to bowl, when to switch lanes. We drove everybody nuts, basically, for a year. But I got into it. I liked the atmosphere. And then bowled summer for about 5-6 years. Met some good people like Ray Weatherby, Rick Santucci, and got involved more and more.
On the spare, just off to left, gets 6 as the 1, 3, 7, 8, one piece of wood. 16 after 1 in the first of 5 for Millis.
And since 2005, I've been bowling fall league nonstop. So
What are you averaging now?
right now, 94. I've been in some last couple of years, but I'm coming out of it, so it's pretty good.
Goes right and leaves up the head pin.
My highest average was about 8 to 10 years ago. It's like a 103, 104.
You gonna bowl in the ACST next year?
Not sure. My friend Rick Santucci made bowl in the under 102, and Ray Weatherby's in the Division 2, I think it's going to be called.
Class A, B, and C.
Class A, B, and C, yeah.
10 for Justin Waters, 26 through 2 in the first of 5. Let's talk to Bob Lee here. Bob, your thoughts on last match with Steve Reno Jr. and Sean Taylor?
The match has begun now, and we got to watch Justin. He's 1 out of 2 on his head pins, and made that first spare. He's been right on the money. 1 ball left so far. There it is.
Nice ball. 7 has the 4, 7, and the 10 to the right.
It's our last number 1 seed here. The record, his record this season was 190 and 60.
Yeah, get it right here. Try to kick it over. Good try. It's the goalpost, the 7 and the 10. Justin 190 and 62 in the regular season. Both in the same divisions. Chris McClellan, Sean Taylor, who just lost to Steve Reno Jr., a heartbreaker, and Mike Nardone.
2 out of the 3 of those guys are Wednesday night bowlers in my league in Millis. It's speed league, 3 bowlers, 5 strings. Really fun competitive league.
9 blocks, 35 through 3 here in the first.
This is where Justin really comes on. The last couple boxes in halves, he really tends to mark quite a bit. He did in the match against Walsh, definitely.
Walsh gave him a test early on with the injured knee. Goes to the right, gets 7. It's the 1, 2, and the 10. Justin's lowest average, he has averages 122 in the 18-week ACST season. They bowl typically twice a month. His first string is his lowest with a 116 average.
Wow, yeah, he's just very good bowler. Very impressive. Smooth as silk.
Shots at the head pin, leads up the 2 and the 10.
Yep, he has great release, just very consistent. Didn't bowl in League Wednesday this year, but he's also like a golf pro.
Yep. Marlboro Country Club gives lessons too. He gets an 8, 43 through 4. I was here on January 5th, I believe it was, here in Millis. He threw a 167 and also threw a 155 against Sean Taylor in a 633 series against Sean Taylor, went 10 and 4.
Yeah, Rick Santucci had an arm injury. He ended up subbing for us one night, and his second game was 166. So when he gets on, it's something to watch.
Yeah. He also bowled the Friday Night Pro League for Central Lanes 2. Has the 1, 2, 4, and the 8.
Yep, 1, 2, 4, 8, no wood. Definitely just got to pound it right in that 1-2 pocket and see if he.
He went 12 and 2 against Scott Douglas. Lost by 20 in the first string. Only the head pin that time.
Yeah, just a little bit too light on that head pin there. Paul, he's got to now try to get the out, get that 2, 4, 8 off the deck.
His ACST lowest single is 92. It's high 3 this year in the ACST, 413. And gets a nice 10, 53 half. For the number 1 seed, Justin Waters had a spare 6 to start, but open the rest of the way. And here comes Douglas, brother number 2, the younger brother, Tim Douglas.
Yep.
Scott Douglas against Tim Douglas, rather. Scott here tonight beat his brother in Alley Catalanta. Thrilling match on Spread Eagle Productions by 12.
Yeah, it must have been at least, 2 hours for him to get out here?
It took me 2 hours and 45 minutes from Haverhill to get that day. Traffic. Oof. Oh, nice shot. Strike to start the match. Just the way you wanted to start.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You're on the road. You're not really adjusted to the house. Boom, come out of the gate, throw a strike. And that's definitely going to get his adrenaline flowing and get him right into the match really quick.
Scott from Marshfield, Massachusetts. Returning 23 September 2nd. He's supposed to be in the semi-pro, but there's an open spot, so he wanted to bowl with his brother in the same division, so he joined and did really well. For a double, 9! 6 pin left up, great ball there. 72% success rate for pro bowlers that would. Can he pick it up? He does. Spare on strike.
Wow.
20-1, 30 the ball through 2 here in the first of 5.
Perfect start right there, boy. You come out with a strike spare like that, it's going to do wonders for your confidence, definitely.
Scott averaged his average in the ACST in the first string this year, 112. On the spare, headpin again, 8 this time. He has the 5 to the left and 9 to the right. 1 piece of wood. 3 for 3 in the headpin. That's a good sign, Drew.
So I saw in the paperwork he has a 112 ACST average.
For the first string and for the season, yeah.
And for the season, yeah, just out to a great start.
38 through 2. For another one. Not this time. Good bid. The wood robbed him that time.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go right at it and ignore that wood. But right now he's out to. He's going to be out to either a 12 or 13 pin lead through 3 boxes.
Way out to left for a 9. 47 through 3 in the first of 5 for Millis.
Yep, up 12 through 3. This is only my second time actually seeing him bowl. I did watch the match with his brother, and he really was on. He was pounding that head pin, and a lot of emotion that net. He was fired up. You could tell.
It's cool. He gets to get rattled. Goes left, gets 3. And this is what happens when he gets off and he gets a little frustrated. So he's being coached on being patient and calm when things don't go his way.
Yeah, he kept his cool, but you could tell he had that little bit of fire inside. Like
you have to have amnesia in this game. You have to forget that last ball, that last block, that last string, that last match, and just like it never happened before. He comes back in the head pin, leads to the triangle, the 6, 9, and the 10. Triangles go about 45% for pro bowlers that would. All stats provided by Spread Eagle Productions.
Yep, just a little bit light there. A little bit left and light on the head pin. He needs to get the out ball here. Ooh, just a little bit left, leaving up the 6-10 for an 8 box.
55 through 4, so 12 in the string. And a 53 half for Justin Waters. The same division as brother Tim Douglas, Rob Linehan, and Pete Rischatelli.
Yep, Rob Linehan, also another bowler here who bowls in that Wednesday night league. A lot of great bowlers in that league, to say the least.
He was one up against Justin Waters. I actually did January 5th here on lanes 1 and 2. Justin threw a 167 against him, and he ended up with a double strike 9 at the end himself, 147. He is an explosive bowler himself.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Rob Linehan, though, put up some 600s, too. He can really get it going. He's a left-hander, really puts a lot of spin on the ball.
Yeah, looks good. He's got it. Third mark of the half.
Beautiful conversion there of the 1-2-4-7-9. Beautiful.
65 in a ball. You take over Drew for Justin's call.
All right. Right here, Justin Waters getting back up here. He's down right now, 12 in the ball. Lane 20.
Paul Graham with Bob Lee and Drew Steele on the call right now. Take away, Drew.
Yes, indeed, Justin Waters. Throws it down right on the nose, though. Leaves the 3 and 2. That is the 2-4-6-7-10, or also known as the clipped wing spread eagle. Just a little bit off there. Leaving up the 3, the 4, and the 7. Throwing a ball at 37 miles an hour. Ooh, a chop. Leaving up the 3-7 for an 8 box here. 61 through 6 for Justin. Impressive first half for Scott Douglas. About 3-hour car ride to get here. Has to wait a while to do his match, and it comes out the gate. Strike spare 8. Very impressive. Nice 7 drop. Will it be an 8 drop? Yes, it will be. Leaving up to 2-4. No usable wood on the deck.
Justin throws a good smooth ball. It's a steady swing, swinging on motion. Same rhythm, big rhythm bowler.
Yes, beautiful execution there. Takes it on the outside. Justin Waters, 71 on the ball through 7.
Justin's high 5 is 654 this year.
Okay. Big strike there for Justin Waters. Pounds that 1-2 pocket. Very nice ball there. Definitely answering the freaking challenge put up by Scott Douglas there with that spare strike. 91 and 2 balls in the 8th. Ball.
The guy has a great ball. It's just smooth, steady, doesn't lose his focus. Oh, almost double.
Yeah, almost a double. Another great pocket hit, leaving up the 5-pin. Wood to the right is not going to be usable. Three in a row right in the face there for Justin Waters. Spare, strike, 9-drop spare. 111 and a ball in the 9th.
Three spares and 1 strike, Drew, so far here.
Yes, really, again, right at the end of the game, he's really been congregating a lot of marks in this playoff series.
Steve Reno last match against John Taylor, a spare strike in succession. Gave him the lead in the match, never let go of it. And that ball's so hard, didn't look as hard. The sign comes down.
Not only did he knock down a couple extra pins there for a 6 drop off the head pin, but knocks down the outrun the bear sign.
Let's talk to Bob Lee here as he gets a 6 in the fill, 117 through 9. Bob Lee? I got it right here.
Well, Justin was 8 out of 14 in the first 5, and Scotty Douglas actually hit his first 5 objects, and then finished the side 7 out of 12. And he hit a little skid there. Danny's got the outrun the bear sign out of the way, and I think Justin's ready to pick things up again.
I guess Justin was trying to outrun the bear, I guess, huh?
All right, he'll be on his second ball in the 10th box here.
Okay, back to Drew Steele.
Yes, indeed. Difficult spare. 1, 2, 7, and 9. Wood in between the 2, 7, and in front of the 9. Oh, just slightly chopped it there. Beautiful try.
Great pinning for 4 marks, Drew.
Yes, indeed. Definitely just shows why he's got that 122 average. He does not leave a lot out there for an opponent. Nice 10 box, 127. Big first game. Justin Waters.
Breaking the trend of his 116 first string during the 18-week regular season, bowling twice a month on average. If you'd like to bowl in the ACST, contact Danny Finn, or if you're in Maine, contact Matt Huff or Mark Weber. That's the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Season 5 coming next season, and 3rd season for the semi-pro. It'll be Class A, B, and C next year. 3 lady bowlers so far: Faye Sawyer, Kate Finn, and Sharon Britton. Paul Grant with Drew Steele and Bob Lee from Ryan Family Amusements, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference semifinals. The winner will bowl against 6 seed Steve Reno Jr., who won earlier today against Sean Taylor. Nice ball, spare! Had a 7 fill on the spare before that. Another one, that's 2 in a row. 82 in a ball through 6. A shootout here in the first, Drew.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Caught a little break off the head pin and took advantage. That's the biggest part of this game. You get a break, you really got to take advantage of it, especially at this level of bowling. This A division here.
On the bonus, I hate this leave. Wood may be better this time, hopefully. 5 to the left, 6-10 to the right, 2 pieces of wood.
I would say play left cap near the 6 pin and hope to kick some stuff over, including the pin and back of the 5 pin. Maybe get that involved.
89 through 6 here in the first to 5. Can you kick it over? Missed everything.
That happens sometimes when you got to really hit the width of a razor blade. It makes it hard for you to function sometimes.
It's like 28. He's up against a big finish from Justin Waters. And, oh, he got it that time. Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Just got to stop watching my videos. 99 through 7. He's up 18. But up against a flurry here from Justin Waters, who had 3 in a row. A spare strike and spare. 127 for a string. 28 to tie. 29 for the lead. First to 5 here from Millis. Nice ball for a strike. 9. 8 pin left up.
Beautiful pocket hit there by Scott Douglas. Just beautiful pocket hit. Thought it was going to go for strike.
Go right to the pin here. The wood is there if you need to on the right. Just don't want to cap it. Goes right at it and nails it for a spare. Fourth spare with one strike here in the first. 109 in the ball through 8. The number 7 seed looking to become the 15th bowler out of 20 between the pro and semi-pro to beat a higher seed. Just an incredible season, playoffs. That's why the season starts fresh. When the playoffs begin. On the bonus, 3-3 split, triangles, 4-7-8, 3-6-10 to the right, one piece of wood.
Yeah, but I also looked at some of those seeds, and in the case of Sean Taylor, he was a 5 seed. He had better records than most of the 2, 3, and 4 seeds.
2 had a better record. One had a lower record. The 5th seed beat a 4th seed. He's open here. 113 through 8 after that spare 4. Good chance to have a lead here after 1. Get the short 3, and he does for 9. 122. He's at 5 in the string. 6 to take the lead in the match.
Yep, C6. A mark here would be huge, though. You want to definitely build a lead when you're bowling someone like Justin, especially with his average being 10 pins higher than yours. You want to get that early lead on him because you know he can really unleash some very high strings.
To the left, he has the post, the 4 horsemen, plus the 7 pin. That ties the match. Anything he gets here over the lead with 4 more to go after this. Conference semifinals. Again, the winner of the play, Steve Freno Jr. for the conference finals. Nice ball. Will go. Goal post, 7-10 leave.
That's just very difficult leave, very difficult leave. If Douglas wins, Steve Reno will host, and obviously if Justin wins, he will host here.
Yep, and the finals are going to be played as he gets a 9 and ends up with a 131 first string, takes it 131, 127. It will be a neutral site when you play the Northern Conference. The conference finals will obviously be a home court, right? But when you bowl the winner of the North and South, that'll be a neutral site. But you're right. He'll be at Alley Cat if he wins this match. Actually, no, Steve Reno will have the home court advantage
at CPL.
Yeah. So Paul Grant with Drew Steele and Bob Lee from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division Southern Conference semifinals. Here's Drew Steele with the call.
Yeah, Justin Waters come back up. Big first game for 127. Down 4 in the match. In the nose, leaving up a roughie there. 4, 5, 7, 10. Wood to the right of the 5 pin looks kind of promising. If he hits it just right, could see something spectacular here. All right. Justin. Oh, just missed the deadwood there. Leaving up the 4, 7, 10. Looking to get at least 2 for this out. Oh, kicks it across. Almost gets the 10, but gets the $9.
Drew, we have 2 playoffs coming up. We know of Thursday night. It'll be in Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. You're welcome to come up if you're in the area. At 7 p.m. It's going to be number 4 seed Justin Lyonnaise, who had a heartbreaking loss for Tuck DeRosa's 559 to 557, a clutch half whisk to fill for the spare 9. Spare to clinch by 2 pins. Polls number 6 seed Logan Jingas defeated number 3 seed Corey Lisi. That'll be Thursday, 7 o'clock live on Atlantic Candlepin, Facebook, and Bowling Nerd Network, 7 p.m. this Thursday.
Yes, indeed. Nice big 9 fill there for Justin. 9 fill, 9 drop. Used the wrong word there, but
I do all the time.
Wood out in front. I don't know if he's going to go around or try to hit the cap on it. Oh, he played the cap and it didn't go somehow.
You guard that wood in the 10 pin, in front of the 10 pin. Just didn't get over far enough to the right.
Yeah, for me, that's my toughest shot, trying to make the 10 pin. It's just...
It's tougher for a righty. It's better for a left-hander like Rick Kamrowski.
Or, obviously, Jonathan Boudreau.
Yeah,
Other
going great overall late.
Okay. All right, $10. 19 for 2 for Justin.
Also, next Monday night, 1 week from tonight, we'll be here in Millis, Mass. Danny Finn, the number 6 seed, will bowl number 7 seed Jordan Britton for the conference finals here in the Semi-Pro South. 7 p.m. next Monday night, June 27th. I'll be with that call with Bob Lee, and I believe we're going to have Jordan Britton also. Drew, you're welcome to come by and commentate as well.
All right, yeah.
Next Monday, June 27th, 7 p.m. scheduled time.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, Danny was down 42 after 2 and made it just a great comeback. Bowled like, I think, 387 for his last three. Just was lights out and made the comeback against Kyle Hetty, who started out the match hot as a pistol, but kind of got a lot of bad breaks the last three games. Justin Waters getting ready to throw in the third. In the nose, but gets away with it. Leaves up a 2-4-7. Wood alongside the 2-pin there. All right. Justin again uses the wood and didn't go there, Paul.
He's always on his. He seems to be on his object pin most of the time. You're not going to do it every time, but pro bowlers are about 72%, according to Bodley's stats on Spread Eagle Productions for object pins, Ned pins, single pins without wood.
All right, nine bucks here, 28-3 for Justin. Looking for the big finish. A lot of times in halves, and especially in the last match, last two boxes in halves, he will really congregate a lot of marks. We'll see if he can do so right here. Second half, game 2. He was down 4 at the end of 1. 28-3 right now.
Pinning really well as usual. He doesn't throw too many balls away. He stays within himself too when he's off. He gets frustrated. He stays within his game.
Yes. Another head pin pocket hit. Leaving up, though, that 3-6. Yes, makes it there. That was huge. Third makeable spare in the row. Really needed that one. That puts him up to 38 in a ball through 4 here. Big spare fill right here for Justin. Big. There it is. Hammer time. Justin Waters. Big strike and spare there for 48 in the fourth, 58 and 2 balls for the half here, Paul.
Great job, Drew, as always. Thank you. Scott Douglas on the second string, won the first, 131 to 127, propelled by 4 spares and 1 strike. Good head pin hit, has a split, the 3-6-10 on the right, but the 6 goes away, so it's the 3-7-10. Better outstanding, Drew, that time.
Yeah, it's a tough break. I would almost rather have the 6 in there, unless I was on a spare fill. All right, Scott, just a little bit off to the left. He needs a big out here. Still, he's got the 3-7-10 on the deck.
3-pin, he said, is his least favorite pin for some reason. He's mentally challenged with a 3-pin. He did really well in Alley Cat in Kingston, Mass. Against his brother in that quarterfinal round. And the 3-pin stands.
Yeah, it's one of my nemesis too, because sometimes I'll yank it a little right or yank it left. I try to play it cross alley sometimes. I take half a step from the middle of the lane over to the left to play it cross alley.
9 apiece here, the first box to box, in the second string of 5. Up 4 in the match. Number 7 seed looking for another upset here tonight in Millis. Head pin hit, a 2-1 split. No 3-pin this time. It's the 2-4 left, 6-pin to the right. 2 pieces of wood.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to bring it because Justin is really bowling well right now. It's going to take 600 to win this match, I think. Just the way these two bowlers are going. Scott was a little bit off to the left there, leaving up the 2 and the 6.
Scott was down 22 against Tim Douglas in that quarterfinal match in Kingston, Mass. As he gets a 9 through 2 strings. Ended up winning it by 12. It's a 9, 18 through 2. Down 1 in the string, up 3 in the match.
Yes, indeed. Right now, very, very tight match. Also, the same as the start of the Justin's other match started out very tight. We'll see how it progresses. Nice head pin hit, but he leaves up the 7-10.
So many goal posts we've seen today. 2 pieces of wood, try to go to the 10-pin here. I think carried over.
Yeah, he's got a little piece of wood there to the right of the 7 and a piece of wood in front of the 10. We'll see how he plays it.
Trying to kick it over. Good try. Not enough on it. He averages the second string. He averaged 112 during the year. The second string was his nemesis in the second string during the 18-week season. Of course, all things go out the window during the playoffs. Just a 108 average in the second string. And he did have a 152 in one of the second strings this year, too. And he gets a 10. Good pinning. 28 through 3. Tied in the string, up 4 in the match. But up against a spare and a strike from the number 1 seed, Justin Waters.
Yep, right here. This is going to be 2 very big boxes for Scott Douglas. Really needs to at least get 1 mark here, these next 2 boxes. Facing that spare strike.
ACST high single this year, 156. Head pin hit, mixing and matching. 5-7-10 split, 3 pieces of wood.
Definitely pieces of wood, man. Was me, I would throw right, try to split the 2 pins right in between those 2 caps. We'll see what he does.
This is for a spare. Good try, almost. 7-pin wouldn't go.
He went further right than I would have, but he's a much better bowler than me, so we'll take his read is the gospel, I guess.
Condition was 156 ACST high single. There's a 156, 145, 144, and 143. His lowest score in the 18-week ACST season, 89. High 3 of 386. He gets a 9, 37 through 4, and the second of 5 is down 11 in the string, down 7 in the match, up against a strike.
Yep. On the head pin again. This time gets a good lead. He's got the 3-6-10 with a nice plank in front there, Paul. Oh, I guess I'm going to keep taking it as we go here.
All right, sorry about that, Drew. Trying to keep track of the head pin hits here.
Yep.
ACST high 5, 611. Has a 608 also for a spare. He gets it. Needed that one. 47 the ball. Halfway through the second string from Ryan Family Amusements. You're watching the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Playoffs Semifinals from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. Along with Bob Lee and Paul Grant, Drew Steele. Let's talk to Bob Lee for a moment. Bob, your thoughts so far on the match?
Well, Justin's working on a strike. He leads by 7 and a ball in the match. But I just saw him hit 11 out of 13 objects in the last half. He is really tuned in. He was 10 out of 12 in the second half of the first. Just watch that form. Look at that. There it is again. Another head pin.
Okay, back to Drew Steele now.
Yeah, a little bit light in the 1-2 pocket there, but got an opportunity here. He's got the 6 and the 7, a boatload of wood in front of the 6, and then a diagonal piece of wood right where the 5-pin is. He's going to try to complete his strike fill right here.
Had a spare and a strike. Now looking for his 3rd in a row. Oh, nice ball. Oh,
Yes, beautifully executed there by Justin.
that was.
Right on that edge, kicked the ball over and knocked everything over there. Back-to-back 20 boxes, 68 half there. Now he's on a spare in the 6, looking for, try to go for 4 in a row.
All the other number 1 seeds have been knocked out in all the conferences, semi-pro and pro so far. Could he be the only one to advance to the conference finals?
Ooh, big break there off the head pin to the right, but only leaving up the 1-7. He's got some wood in front of the 7. Big 8 drop there, 86 in the 6th. Yes, beautifully executed the inside there in Smarters. 4 marks in a row. Really showing his stuff right now. With 96 in a ball through 7.
And he averaged a 120 in the second string. His second lowest average during the regular season. 116 is lowest, but again, out the window during the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. A little bit to the right, but a 5 drop isn't bad for being that far off the head pin there. 101 through 7, leaving what we call here in Massachusetts the Caleri, the 1, 2, 4, 7 with the 9.
In Maine, I call it the Christy Hapworth special. Christy, if you're listening, it's after you in Maine. She hates that shot.
Oh, just missed the head pin there, but takes out the 2, 4, 7, and 9, leaving the head pin up for a 10 box. I'd like to thank all of our viewers tonight. Should be a lot of you because these are 2 excellent matches right now. The first one, congratulations, Steve Reno Jr. with a big win over Sean Taylor, who was last year's professional champion.
111 through 8 now, but the number 1 seed, Justin Waters. He's from Natick, Mass. His whole life. Ball's here at Ryan Family Amusements, Route 109 in Millis. Nice 22-lane facility.
Beautiful pocket hit, and the result, not so much, but the wood, let's see what it does here. Got the 5-7-8 piece of diagonal wood out in front. What do you think about this wood, Paul?
He's got to go high, I think, on the left side, but that, who knows? That's fine back here. I mean, that's how I would play it, but I'm not a pro bowler like he is. He goes right.
He went right. I was going to go red line a little bit lower, but didn't go.
It was an easy shot no matter what. It was a very low odds for that one.
Yeah, it was just a bad break getting the wood to react like that. He's got the 5-8 up for the $10. And he gets it. 121 through 9.
Justin bowling since he was 9 years old. His father got him interested. He bowls in a couple of leagues. Golf professional. If you want lessons, contact the Marlboro Country Club for private lessons. He also was in the semifinals this year with Corrado Pani. They ranked 15th after the qualifying round and made it to the Pro Series doubles semifinals.
That's impressive because those are the cream of the crop. The bowlers not in that thing. All right, a little light, leaving what they call in Boston area the Star Line 5. That is the 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Some call it the hay bale or the pack of 5. They go about 31% according to Spread Eagle Production stats for pro bowlers without wood.
Ooh, just a little bit to the left there, leaving up 3, 5, 9.
The ball got away to the right that time on him. Usually doesn't miss his object too often. It's going to happen sometimes, obviously.
No, it's like you're basically a lot of these shots are with the razor blade to make. So I mean, very difficult. 130, second string, Justin Waters. That's 257 for 2. And now we're going on Scott Douglas. Got a big fill here on the spare. He is down 21 for the game, minus this fill ball, Paul.
And won the first string, 131 to 127. Needed 3 marks here to keep pace in the second half. 47 the ball, lane 20 here in Millis. Has the post, Horseman plus the 7-pin, 52 half. Down 16 in the string, down 12 in the match. But in the middle of a hurricane, a spare strike spare by Justin Waters, the number 1 seed. Number 7 seed trying to become the third 7 seed to advance between the pro and semi-pros. In the hole, the ball got away. And this is where he's got to be careful of as a young 21-year-old bowler. It's easy to get flustered when it doesn't go your way. You got to concentrate and just get locked and loaded in there again. Bounce back. And a tough 6. 52 through 6, down 16 in the string, up 12 in the match. A correction, down 28 in the string, down 24 in the match.
Yes, indeed. This is going to be a very critical box right here. He's opposite a spare 5 drop. Really needs to get some marks together. Nice ball, but in the nose, leaving up the big 4, 4, 6, 7, 10. He's got wood going both ways. Boy, neither one of those woods are all that great. I might go left. What about you, Paul?
I'm going right. I usually throw in the middle. I can't make my mind just throw in the middle a lot of times. Goes outside, almost. Good try.
Yeah, I just thought, though, maybe outside. It might have kicked some of that wood off the sidewall and back, but he's the pro. I'm not, so he probably made the right read on that. I'm sure Ray Weatherby would tell me, Drew, you made lousy reads that whole match.
He bowls in the Friday Night Pro League with his brother Tim Douglas. And for CPL 3, they made the playoffs as the 8th seed. Lost in the opening round of the playoffs to number 1 seed Ruben. But a great season for them.
I watched a lot of those matches that you did on Friday night just to get me in the rhythm for this.
67 through 7 here in the second of 5. A 3-1 split. 10-pin right corner. The piece of wood as the 2, 4, 7 to the left. 3-pinners alone without wood for pro bowlers go about 51%.
It's tough when you get 6 splits in 8 boxes. It's really hard to build much up in terms of scoring.
Nice have another goal post, 7-10 leave. Try to get at least one here. Plenty of time left. 5-string total pinfall for the right to go to the conference finals against Steve Reno Jr., who defeated Sean Taylor earlier today. They're supposed to bowl together, but delays in Justin's job at the golf. His golf job, 9, so it's 2 separate matches now. 9 for Scott Douglas, 76 to 8. It's down 35 in the strength, 31 in the match. Up against 2 open boxes, though. So a couple of marks, get him right back in the match.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, nice ball, pocket hit.
9 drop there, leaves up the 8 pin. Just gotta go to the left, just right side of that wood here.
Right.
On red line.
Got the wood right up against it, so.
Gonna make sure you follow through.
All through.
For a spare. He's got it. Much needed spare. 86 in the ball through 9 in the second of 5.
Yep, that was huge right there. Got to get a nice fill on this. If you can get back-to-back marks here, it'll be huge. This is the first and actually critical point in this match right now, I would say. Scott Douglas fires, but in the nose. Oh, man, the pin hits the 2 and it doesn't go down. 2, 3, 6, and 10 ball.
Broke up that eagle, though. 6 fill, 92 through 9. Would love to convert this. Will not be easy. This would be something. And goes to the 1 only. Trying to kick over into the 3, but I think he wanted to go right. Got away from him. So Justin Waters will lead after 2 with 3 more to go. Conference semifinals here from Ryan Film Amusements. Pro Division. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour.
27 up.
7 box, 99 second string for the number 7 seed, Scott Douglas. And Justin Waters leads 257 to 230 by 27 after 2 strings. Paul Grant, Bob Lee, Drew Steele. Bob Lee, your thoughts on that second string?
Well, Justin finished up 19 out of 27, right around 68%, and Scotty was at 18 out of 28, and a little closer to his average, is closer to 62%. Remember, he's only a 112 average. He was originally registered as a semi-pro,
Right.
And
I mentioned earlier, yeah.
he's really overachieved
It's
so
really
far.
helped his confidence win that match with his brother too.
Yep.
Okay, back to Drew Steele. So we start the third string of 5 for Millis. Paul Grant, Drew Steele, Bob Lee. Here's Drew Steele with a diamond for Justin Waters.
Oh, just a little the nose on that. Chops out the 3-5-9, excuse me, leaving up the 6 pin. That was the diamond on the right side of the deck, going for a 10 box here. What is the conversion percentage on that diamond, Paul?
27% for Pro Bowls. What according to Bob Lee, spread eagle production stats. 72% for single pins. As he gets a 9 to start the third string. Justin Waters, by the way, the third string in the 18-week season was his best string, averaging a 126 in the 18-week season, bowling twice a month.
Yeah, that's where he really got it going against Stephen Walsh. He was down 7 at the end of that game. He was up, I think, 12 or 13.
His ACST high 5 was 654. He has a 646, a 645, 637, 636, 633, and a 630. Overall, 600 games in 18 weeks.
He's just consistent as all heck. He's just got beautiful release, beautiful timing, and that will do it for you. Leaving up the 4-8 here. He's got a plank in front of the 4 pin, and he's got wood between the 4 and the 8. Let's see what he does with this. Yep, right on the right side of the plank, making the spare. Justin Waters, 19 in the ball for 2.
His lowest 5 this season was 560. He's had a couple of rough 500s, but usually bounces back nicely after a bad week. Doesn't stay down for too long. He likes to use 2.7-pound bowling balls also.
I would love to have a low 5, a 568. Oh my gosh, he's just on a whole different level than what I'm doing. 2 on the spare, unfortunately, there. Takes out the 610, 21 through 2.
Justin's high single overall, 181, high triple of 413.
Is that this year or all time?
This is best ever is high for his career so far.
I would think he would have a higher series than a 413.
Yeah, that's triple. That's what he had. That's what he gave me early in the year. I haven't updated that. He hasn't given me updates on that, but that's what we have so far.
Okay, have to be a 9 box, 33 for Justin right now.
He's had some 400s in the back end. By rule, it's the first 3 strings in a 5-string match or a 10-string match. The first 3 count for high triple by rule.
So that was his high ACST triple. You're not counting league triples or nothing.
Triple says 413 here.
Wow.
What I have from him.
That is shocking that it's that low.
We haven't updated the stat.
Rough break there, chopping out the 3.69. Up 27 after the first 2 games here, Justin.
Sometimes the bowlers forget, and they just estimate what their high triple is sometimes. Those are just basically they think they have.
Nice bid, leaving up that 4-pin, though. Very difficult to make one of those 8-pin combination spares.
He's a Dexter Shoes fan. They love Dexter bowling shoes.
Yes, nice $10 there for Justin. 40 through 4.
A 190 and 62 record during the regular season. Only Dave Dorman had a better record at 201 and 51 in the Semi-Pro Northern Conference.
Yeah, that's just phenomenal record, especially against this level of bowlers. You know, that's just doing some serious damage. I mean,
This is his first year in the ACST.
okay, leaves up the 1, 3, 6, 9. They're all together, no wood on the deck. Just a little too outside, leaving up that 3-pin, taking out the 1, 6, 9. Nice $10. That'll be a 50 half for Justin Waters. Big opportunity here for Scott this half. He gets a big half together, cutting that 27-pin deficit.
Okay, Drew, thank you. Great job as always on play-by-play. Scott Douglas now starting his 3rd string. Scott won the first 131 to 127, but Justin Waters took it to him in the second. Starts his 3rd string, the head pin with a pack of 5. The Mixed World Tournament is coming to Academy Lanes this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 4 p.m. Well, I myself will be there. Hopefully get some good Wi-Fi signal, the hotspot. Nice bid there, at least up to 4-7. 5 matches on Friday, this June 24th, 4 p.m. 22 teams bowling 21 matches, no playoffs. 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, none for loss. Top point getter wins the tournament. Starting Friday, June 24th, 4 p.m. at Academy Lanes, Haverhill, Mass. In the Bradford section of Haverhill. Scott Douglas 9, tied in the string, down 27 in the match. Saturday, June 25th, the Mixed Worlds continues 9 a.m., 10 strings that day against 10 different teams. Sunday, June 26th, wraps up at 9 a.m., 6-string match. That's the Mixed Worlds. Come on down, get your WOW shirts for $20. $10 will be for the cost of the shirt, and $10 for Al Johnson's Candlepins for Cancer. Great cause. Get your WOW shirts made by Frank DeLuca.
I actually went down and watched the actual Worlds at Academy in 2018. That was just a big thrill. I got to see Chris Hollett bowl and the late Trevor Smith, and they were just great, man. All those guys.
Douglas tries to get that split for a spare, won't go.
Plus all the great, American bowlers, obviously, but you get to see a lot of them on the regular here. But the Canadian bowlers, they don't get as much TV, but definitely they are every bit as talented and fun to watch, seriously.
And 9 for Scott Douglas, 18 through 2 here in the 3rd of 5. It's down 3 in the string, down 30 in the match, and his body language does not look promising right now.
No, it's just when it's happened to me definitely in bowling, you got to take that deep breath. And to me, Candlepin's a momentum game. You get one mark, one really good pocket hit, all of a sudden you can get that adrenaline going and things will get going your way.
3-2 split on the head pin. It's high 3 this season, the ACST 386. High 5, 611. Also was a 608, a 602, 596, 592, 589, with a low 5 of 517. That's the 4-7, 1 piece of wood, 3 pin to the right. The winner of this match faces Steve Reno Jr. in the conference finals. 3 9s, playing poker here in the 3rd, 27-3.
Yeah, the great thing is that, I remember when he was 15 years old. It was my second. It was either 2002 or 2003. He was 15 or 16. I bowled against Steve Reno Jr. in a league match at Colonial Bowl in Worcester Summer League. He bowled in the 330s. I bowled in the 310s. It was a good match. I'm like, wow, this kid's going to be something. I could just even tell back then, you know.
And again, he's a semi-pro bowler, like we said earlier in the broadcast, in the pregame, and Bob just mentioned recently, he was supposed to be semi-pro this year, and they needed the bowl, and he stepped up to bowl with his brother, and he averaged a 112, so he's gotten better. As a check mark, but it won't go. He's up the 10 pin, on the head pin, but it won't carry. And the second shot won't go.
Yeah, both bowlers right now having a little tough time in this third game. Only one mark for the two bowlers. Kind of having a little lull here.
There's a 10, 37 through 4 in the third of 5. Down 3 in the string, 30 in the match. Plenty of time left, though. He had a 129 and 134, down 22 after 2 against his brother, Tim Douglas, who won the Pro Series playoffs this year in Appington at Webster Timber Lanes on April 2nd. Catch that match on Spread Eagle Productions on YouTube. And while you're there, if you have not subscribed, hit subscribe. It's free on YouTube, Spread Eagle Productions.
So, Paul, since you've been there, is Alley Cat a wooden lane or synthetic? Do you know?
I was on like 2 houses, so I believe it's synthetic. But I can't keep track of all those things. I get so locked in the match, I don't notice those things sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're used to bowling on wood, I think, synthetic sometimes be an adjustment, same way. But just missed that spare, leaving up the 1-5. Nice $10 there for Scott.
Yeah, it is synthetic. It is synthetic. I thought it was. In Cali Cat lanes. $10, 47.5, pin well, but no marks. But 47 on a mark is not bad. He's down 3 in the string, down 30 in the match. The number 1 seed, Justin Waters, lost the first 131 to 127 by 4. Won the second by 26. Here's Drew Steele on the call. Paul Grant with you along with Bob Lee from Ryan Film Amusements, Millis, Mass, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals.
Yes, Justin Waters is the number 1 seed. Definitely showing that pedigree tonight. A little bit off to the left there, leaving the Cleary right. 1, 3, 6, 10 with an 8 pin. This ball coming in right at 35 miles an hour, and oh man, hit it light. Wood did not go off the left wall, came off the right wall, just short of that 8 pin. Going for $10 here. Nice $10 there, Justin Waters. 60 through 6. Justin Waters on the head pin. Breaks up the split there. It's very important. Leaving a 3, 6, 10. Piece of wood along the back may help. I think 2 might get him 3 here. Ooh, just missed it to the right there. Leaving up the 3 pin. Alrighty here. Okay, nice $10. Back-to-back $10 is 70 through 7 for Justin Waters.
The ACST Playoff Semi-Pro North Conference Semifinals this Thursday night, 7 p.m., June 23rd. Justin Lyonnaise, the number 4 seed, takes on number 6 seed Logan Gingras at Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. With Keith Beaufray threw a 194 on Saturday, breaking the house record.
Yeah, I saw that. He had that strike ball working, man.
Justin Scally, great call on that match. You can listen to that in Spread Eagle Productions on YouTube. Great shout out to Justin Scally. Great call as usual.
Yeah, I mean, that Beaupray's got to be 40, 42 miles an hour. He's got to have one of the hardest balls in the game. 46 mph. I'm going to ask Paul, that might be the hardest ball in the game. Ooh, nice sidewall action. Put it right on the object pin. Got a little break off the sidewall there, Justin Waters.
Bob, is 46 miles the highest you've seen, of 47 this year from Tim Douglas?
Tim Douglas and Keith Beaupre have the record at 46. Both of them have hit 46. They're the only ones.
So Tim Douglas and Keith Beaupre, 46 miles an hour this year. And their peak
There was a rumor Chris Sargent was over 50 in his prime. I heard they jugs gunned him on either Stars and Strikes or the original Channel 5 show. Nice 9-fill there, some waters. Leave up 7-pin. Got a little guide pin alongside. Don't know if that's useful, though, from my angle.
You go right at it.
Oh, he just pulled it a little bit, put it in the gutter there. Unfortunate.
Gotta stop watching my videos.
Yep. He definitely does not need to be looking to anybody for advice. He is that good. Ooh.
That's good. It turned out. So 10.
Yeah, this angle's weird where I'm standing right now. For all you people that have been at Ryan's and Millis, where I'm standing is like behind, and where my left foot is where the left gutter would be on lane 21. So a little bit of an angle.
Third string again, his highest average during the regular 18-week season, 126, but not the case here in the playoffs in the second round.
A little light in the 1-3. Nice mixing action. Even up at 2-4-5. Spare opportunity here for Justin. Oh, bad luck again. Chopping off the 2-5 off the 4 there, Paul.
Yeah, again, on his object pin again, just didn't carry that time. He throws a great ball. He's always, seems like he's always like Brian Kroll, Dean Sullivan, a lot of pro bowlers, Bob Wickham, John Winchell, Craig Holbrook, all those guys, most pro bowlers, it seems like a lot of times are on the object pin.
Big 109. Yeah, it's 109 game there for Justin. He did at one point have 4 10 boxes in a row there.
366 through 3.
Yep, big opportunity here for Scott Douglas, though, to make up some of that deficit right now.
Yeah, didn't get a mark, but pinned really well. 47.5 is pretty good without a mark, but he needs to get 3 or 4 here to help him get back in the lead.
I did have one game in league one time where I did not mark, and I got a 98.
It's pretty good.
Yep, 9 10 boxes and an 8 box.
Good drawing drop there. Has the 4-pin left side. Needs to go right at it. 72% without wood for pro bowlers, according to Bob Lee's Vertical Production Stats. 6th box, 3rd string for Millis. Needs this and gets it. Big mark, 57 the ball. Family here in attendance, cheering him on. His girlfriend Katie is here also. Katie's camera shy. She got the photogenic smile, but camera shy. Katie's going to be a model, I think, someday.
As I would say, that's just what the doctor ordered right there. That's a big, big mark for Scott.
57 the ball through 6 here in the 3rd of 5. Goes right, gets a break, has the 1, 2, and the 4. These go about 51% without wood for pro bowlers, according to Spread Eagle Production Stats. Big 7 fill, 64 through 6, up 4 in the string, down 23 in the match. Just off to the left, leaves up the head pin, the 1 pin. King pin's the 5 pin. That's the number 1 pin, the head pin.
Yep, just pulled that just a little too far left that time.
And solid pinning 10, 74 through 7. Up 4 in the string still, down 23 in the match.
Yep, right here, a big box opposite a spare for Justin Waters here.
Next Monday night, right here at Ryan Film Amusements, 7 p.m. estimated time, June 27th. Number 6 seed Danny Finn, 2 upset wins against Dan Gauthier and against Kyle Hetty. Falls number 7 seed Jordan Britton, who took out the number 2 seed Chris McDonough, number 1 seed Steve Reno Jr. yesterday. They'll face each other. Senior, not junior. Junior's in the finals, yes. Conference finals, the Pro Division. Just 2 there. So it's Danny Finn, number 6 against number 7, Jordan Britton, for the conference finals next Monday, June 27th. The winner of the Southern Conference play the winner of the Northern Conference.
I'd like to definitely add that Danny Finn with a 603 for semi-pro division, totally impressive. 387 his last 3.
Yeah, he's been he's on fire lately, and he struggled. He was 51 and 75 halfway through the season, ended up going 90 and 36 the back 9 weeks of the 18-week season. As Douglas gets an 8, 82 through 8, he's down 7 now on the string, 34 in the match. And again, he's got to get refocused here. He's got the talent to come back, but he's got to keep his head in the game.
This is a critical point of the match. He needs at least one mark, I think. The last 2 boxes give himself some momentum, something to feel good about, you know?
He had a big double strike in that third string against Tim Douglas. He won the match by 12 as he gets the goal post to 7-10. Looks like 3 pieces of wood from our angle here, off to the right.
Thinking left cap, maybe hopefully hit the pin where the 9 pin is and kick it over directly.
I'm going left side of the double wood there in front of the 10 pin.
Yeah,
hopefully roll into that wood. Tip left if he can pick it up. Capped it. That's the one he didn't want to hit.
It's just so hard sometimes as a right-hander to get the ball all the way over there, because sometimes you try to get all the way over there, it goes in the gutter and all that. Wonderful stuff. 9 bucks there for Scott.
91 through 9, down 8 in the string, 35 in the match, and he could use a mark here. Won the first, 131-127, but lost the second, 130-99. Justin Watterson. Only a 109 that string, but Scott not taking advantage of it. Gets 7, has the 5, 8, and the 7. And he's talking to himself out there now. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, that was just a bad break there. It was a nice pocket hit. Nothing really to show for it. So one of the things Candlepin bowling does to you.
Needs to go outside on that 5 pin, but it goes in the middle and punches out the 5. Leads up to 7-8. And second string in a row below average.
Yeah, it's tough. He's definitely going to have to regroup. You know, sit back, drink some water, deep breaths, and just get ready to bowl these last 2 games.
After 131 impressive first string, back-to-back 99s, and loses by 10. And after 3 strings, is down 37 in the match, 366 to 329. You're watching the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference semifinals. Paul Grant with Drew Steele and Bob Lee. Bob Lee, your thoughts on the match so far?
Scotty was 18 out of 27. You know, that's 66%. It wasn't his object rate that was the problem there. But you know, Justin took a little break, gave him a chance to get back into it, but he dropped another 10. It's a 37-pin lead with 20 to play.
Thanks, Bob. Now with the call for Justin Waters, here's Drew Steele.
Yes, indeed. Justin was a little bit to the left there, leaving up the 1, the 3, the 7, the 10. Got a piece of wood between the 3 and the 10 that could help. Got to definitely put it right in the pocket here. Oh, he does, but just a little too light on that head pin. Takes out that 1, 3, 10, leaving up to 7 pin. I'd like to thank you, all our viewers. Thank you, Ryan's Family Amusements here in Millis. Thank you, the ACST, as well as Bowling Nerd Network. And Spread Eagle Production, Mr. Bob Lee, doing all the wonderful technical work here on the computers that I don't really have all that knowledge on. Nice 10 bucks there for Justin through 1. It's nice working with Paul Graham for the first time. I've just seen a lot of his work. Guy is just like tirelessly out there. I'm like, holy cow. This guy does a lot of bowling matches, and I appreciate being a watcher, and I think the bowlers definitely should too, definitely. How did that interview go that you did with Danny Finn and those guys for the webcast?
It's on the Approach podcast. You can watch it on Candlepin Corner. It was a great interview. I thought it went really well overall. I got to sing my Beatles' Octopus's Garden parody song, a bowling song I wrote in high school or elementary school, and I also did my state candy bars commercial I wrote in creative writing class. So you get to see the lighter side of me, and you get to see what my approach is, what it's all about. That's on the Approach podcast with Danny Finn, Jeremy Seom, and Corey Alisi, who hosted it also in the background. It was a great broadcast. It was the first one. Danny asked me to do it on a live broadcast. I was very blessed and fortunate to be on that one, so I appreciate the opportunity. You can listen again on the Approach podcast on Candlepin Corner or your favorite YouTube site or Spotify, whatever.
Yes, definitely. There was $9 there for Justin. Got the 3 and 2. Yeah, I was in a cover band briefly. We did some Beatles covers, but let's say we changed some of the lyrics to some more adult topics. Yeah, some people really didn't like it. We got some things thrown at us. It was a very short-lived, kind of jokey cover band. I do love the Beatles. I never would do anything to insult them, but we had some fun with it.
I grew up in Salem, Mass. We used to go to a Rainbow Terrace housing project. We'd go to an outing once a year. They pay for our outing to go to Lincoln Park. Amusement Park. It's not there anymore. It's kind of like Kennedy Lake Park. And I heard Octopus's Garden walked in one day. It's just a fun song. I love that song, Octopus's Garden by the Beatles. And that Candlepin bowling song I wrote was based on that theme, Octopus's Garden. Just a little inside information.
All right, cool. All right, Justin, just a little bit up to right there, leaving up the head pin. First two records I ever bought my own money were the Beatles' first album and second album.
I think my first single I bought, one of them I can remember, was Daddy Don't You Walk So Fast by Wayne Newton. I just liked that song. That's the only song I liked by him. I thought it was a good song.
All right, 28
I'm
through
getting
3.
old.
Yeah, I'm not that young either. Going to be hitting double nickels this September, my friend. I'm getting double ARP coming up. Justin in the pocket, mixing. I think only one strike tonight for Justin. Am I correct on that, Paul?
I have him down for 2. I may be wrong, though.
Yeah, you're right. Probably is 2. He's got wood to the right and the left, that 9-pin. Yes. Perfect shot there. I thought that wood to the left was the way to go. Nice spare there for Justin.
Well, I have the scores up. I have the sheet backwards. Usually the home bowler goes first. I put Justin on the right side, so I'm putting his stats on Scott's box sometimes, so I get them mixed up.
Yep, it's how it goes sometimes. I track stats like that for roller derby and stuff, like jams
It's a
and.
fun sport to watch, roller derby. I would never want to play it, though.
Oh yeah, it's rough. Even though the ladies aren't malicious and they're not trying to kill each other, just the nature of the game. Nice 7 drop. Giving him 45 through 4, leaving the 4, 6, 7. That piece of wood there, but right near the 4. If he hits that perfect, we'll see what happens. Oh man.
I was going to try to catch that wood on the end, but didn't quite get there. Good effort, though.
Yeah, that was like 1/10 of the width of a razor blade. He had to be on that shot.
But once again, it was object pin.
Yes, indeed. You know, he had some rough breaks this half, but still, you look at the end, he's putting up 55 half, which is not that bad. It's only 6 off his average. Scott Douglas coming up. We're in game 4 here at Ryan's Family Amusements. I don't have the screen in front of me, so I can't thank all your listeners by name, but thank you all for watching. Definitely.
Scott Douglas trying to bounce back here. Has a break with the 6 and 10 on the right. 51% success rate for pro bowlers that would. Needs a 92 half to tie the match. We had Steve Reno Jr. do a 96 half today earlier. Or 77 half, rather. 96 for 6.
That's rough.
Tough break there.
That chop is just tough, you know, especially when you're trying to build up some momentum.
I mean, he's hitting his object pins quite a bit. He's off a little bit on the head pin. Sometimes he's hitting his object pins in the second ball a lot, just not going his way.
Have $9 there, please. Justin will be up 1 for the game so far.
So, Drew, what is your high single, your high triple, and all your high 5 stuff for the viewers that don't know you?
I have high single 157 league, high triple 387. And interesting story in that high triple, my team lost 8 that match.
Oh, nice ball strike for Scott Douglas. Needed that one. 19 the ball through 2 here in the 4th of 5. That'll give some confidence, hopefully.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ball there. Justin Waters up 37 through 3 strings. Scott Douglas now up in the 3rd box here. Game number 4. ACST Southern Division. Professional Division. Semifinals. Nice ball. Oh, man. Nice 9 drop, though, Paul.
Yeah, Justin Waters, 413 is his high triple. He did that in the ACST this season. 7 pin left up. That could have been huge. He had double against Tim Douglas in that 3rd string in Alley Cat. The difference in the match, he won by 12. For a spare and strike, threw it away. Tough break. Big 9 field out 28 through 2. Chops 9 off the lead. Up against a spare in the spare 7 in the 4th box, though. 10. Paul Grant special. Missed the 2nd. Make the 3rd. 38 through 3. Up 10 in the string. Needs 54 in 2 boxes to tie the match, so he won't get there now, but try to chip away at it.
Yeah, what you got to do is just really try to chip away. It's a pretty big deficit, but just keep bowling.
Nice ball there, 9.
He's throwing the type of balls.
That could have been a huge fill. It's got a great piece of wood in front of the 10 pin. Needs to cash in here. Cannot miss this one. Sometimes you can overthink it, especially as a semi-pro bowler. for a spare. Got it. Living on the edge. Sigh of relief.
Like, it was 3/4 way down. I'm like, oh no, how is this going to get here? But it got there.
48 in the ball through 4 in the fourth. It's up 3 right now. Lost a ball on the string. I would love a hammer here. On the bonus, goes left, only 4. 52 through 4, up 7 in the string.
That's 30 for the match, correct?
I believe so, yeah. We'll check that in just a moment to make sure. Nice pair for spare, yes! Wow, what a shot for a spare! Much needed. It's all pumped up now. Halfway through the fourth string from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals. The winner tonight faces Steve Reno Jr., who earlier today in a separate broadcast, just a couple hours ago, defeated number 5 seed defending champ Sean Taylor in a good match.
Yes, see, that definitely was a big spare there. He was down, a $10. He would have been down just 30. Any less than that, he would have been down more. Huge opportunity for Scott to start off that second half. Right now, Justin's going to get it going here, start his second half.
He's down 30 minus a ball, Scott. And here's Drew Steele on the call with Paul Grant and Bob Lee. ACST semifinals. Here you go, Drew.
Yes, indeed, Justin. Oh, and the nose. Knocks things around a little bit there. 3. He's got the 3, the 6, 7, 8, and 10. Piece of wood there in right between the 3 and the 8. We'll see what he does with it.
I've seen him make shots like this before. I want to go a little more inside. Good bid, though.
Yeah, it was a good bid. Take out 3, 6, 10. Now he's got the 7 and 8. Trying to get $10 out of this.
Once again, there's object pin.
Yeah, he's just very, very consistent on that level.
We'll get an update on the object pins from Bob Lee after this box.
$9 there for Justin. We're at 64 through 6.
So, Bob Lee, what's going on here with the object pins now?
Well, the difference in the match so far, Justin Waters is 7 up. Both bowlers threw their first 81 balls. Waters hit 57, and Scotty Douglas hit 50. And that's the difference, 7 out of 90. That's 8% difference. But that's what created that 30-pin lead.
Thank you, Bob. Back to Drew Steele.
Yep, he pulled that a little bit in the 3-6 pocket there, leaving a 1, the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 7. Wood between that 4 and that 7. So beautifully executed on the outside there.
Yeah, just a great shot again. Once again, as object pin. Didn't hit that pin the first ball, but came back right in the pocket. Beautiful shot on the spare.
Yep, he just really has that consistency thing down. 74 and a ball through 7 right now. As we're in game 4 here. Oh, misses a little bit right. Takes out the 3, 5, 6, 9. Leaving up 6, 4 on the spare for a 78 through 7.
Drew, it's nice working with you. We're doing really well together, I think. And I'd like to work with Justin Scally sometime, too. He does a great call and does great analysis in the pins also. So look forward to working with him sometime, hopefully soon.
Yeah, definitely. Justin's a great dude. I've bowled with him like at King of the Palace, handicap, and I go along with my friend Wade Weatherby to a couple pro events, and she's always there, perennial bowler at all the tournaments. Yep, I made $10 there for Justin. Nice comeback from that 4 fill. 88 through 8.
Just a FYI, the Tournament of Champions for Al Johnson's Candlepin for Cancer is coming to Leda Lanes on Sunday. Right now, tentatively scheduled for July 17th, I believe 11 a.m. Tournament champion, the top 5 bowlers who won the ladder series will face off based on their TV appearance taping show. So that'll be coming up July 17th at 11 a.m., Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. I know Nick Norcross is in there. Jason Simino is in there. Craig Holbrook is in there. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Oops.
Brian Purdy, I shouldn't say because it's supposed to be.
Okay, we can't disclose.
Cut.
All right, Justin with a tough split. Oh, and he just got absolutely robbed on that 3, 5, 7, 10. He played it perfect. It just didn't go. Candlepin bowling at its most diabolical.
Just a guess in those 5 finalists.
Yeah, we know who the number 1 seed is in this next round, and I'd say he's a tough dude to beat. 98 through 9 for Justin right now.
I covered Jonathan Bedreau. Jonathan is to me, it's been one of the hottest bowlers of late. At 6:35 in Metro Bowl in the qualifying round for Candlepin for Cancer, and came back with a 6:84 to take the number 1 seed going to the TV taping roll-off. He's coming back from COVID and not bowling a whole lot, and now he's just been bowling great at a very high level. Back to his old self, getting close to it anyway.
Yeah, he's just phenomenal talent. I've seen him bowl a couple different times, once in a pro league match, once at Scratch, King of the Palace. Just phenomenal guy to watch. Bad luck there for Justin. Leaving the 6, 7, 9, 10.
He's averaging 124 in the 18-week regular ACST season. Again, they average twice a month bowling. Again, if you want to bowl in the ACST, please contact Danny Finn on Facebook or here at Ryan Family Amusements, Route 109, Danny Finn. If you want to bowl in Maine, check with Matt Huff or Mark Weber.
Only got the 6-10 out of that. That was just another. That's the thing. You get the breaks going against you. Some halves, 3 splits. 9 boxes, a 52 half there for Justin. 107 game. Definitely. We got to see Scott Douglas has a big opportunity here to really cut into this deficit.
It gives Justin 473 through 4.
Yes.
12 out of 14, Bob Lee said on the object pin there. Scott Douglas working on a strike. 62 plus 2 here through 5. In the 4th to 5. I'm sorry, spare. Look at the wrong box. He had a strike in the second box. 2 spares in a row here now. And object pin, but the pack of 5, the hay bale, 31% success rate. 5 in the fill, 67 half, up 12 in the string.
Never heard that terminology before, but that's pretty cool, actually. Western Mass thing, huh?
Some bowling terms a 10 pin, which I don't think is a real sport. Oh, nice try, almost. There's the 9 pin. Candlepin's real bowling.
Oh, yes. Even though I did bowl 10 pin as a kid, that's all I had up in Burlington, Vermont.
And Scott Douglas here actually bowls
And
10 pin
duck
also. Scott Douglas here bowls 10 pin also. Nice pinning, 10. 77 through 6 here in the 4th to 5 for Millis. He's up 13 in the string. To tie the match, he needs 67 in the next 4 boxes.
Yes, indeed, definitely. Scott definitely finding the head pin a lot more now. I think 5 out of 6 this game. But pulled it a little bit there, chopped out the 3 pin.
This kid has great upside. He had 13 spares and 6 strikes against Tim Douglas in that quarterfinal opening playoff round at Alley Cat Lanes in Kingston. That short 3-hour drive, that was worth the trip. He's got a 4-2 split, piece of wood, trying to kick it over. Looks good, but too full. Leaves up the 4-7 and the 6 to the right.
Yeah, like sometimes, like Sean Taylor, his last half, first 4 spares, she's on the object pin or object area every time, and none of them went. It makes this game just so difficult, but that also makes me love the game, you know? You feel like you accomplished something with a big game.
Hooks are left for a tough 7, 84 through 7. Up by 6 in the string, down 24 in the match. 60 pins away from tying the match with 3 boxes to go. 1 more string, though, to catch up. Well, let's make a dent in the deficit. In the pocket, left side, the pack of 5 again. Hay bale time. Again, 31% success rate for pro bowls. That would, according to Spread Eagle Production stats. Scott has confidence going there. 67 half, but open so far here in the second half of the 4th string.
Yeah, he's taking his little extra time here, definitely. I think that's a good idea. You take a little extra time.
He tends to go fast when he struggles and press a little bit, which I do too.
Yeah, get that pulse rate down a little bit, then just execute.
Nice ball. Won't get the 10 pin to go. Good try. Trying to take advantage of Justin Waters' 3 open boxes. 8th, 9th, and 10th boxes open, so he's trying to chop off that deficit.
Yeah, Justin had 4 opens that half, but he also had 3 splits.
10 for Douglas. Scott's at 94 through 8. Still down 24 in the match.
All right, big $2 is here for Scott Douglas here.
Turn 23, September 2nd. Goes left, gets some help, and gets 7. That's the 1, 3, and the 10. 2 pieces of wood. Could really use a mark here. Could use 2, honestly.
Definitely a big break there, Loft, for being as far off the head pin as he was.
He's 50 pins away with $2 to go in the match. In the 4th string, rather, in the match. That looks good. Too thin on the outside, but it goes anyway! Got to go. A slow motion spare in the 9th.
Big break there. Definitely he's going to have to.
That's a hockey upward fist pump.
Yeah.
104 on the ball through 9.
Definitely looking for a big fill here, you know. Set this final game up for himself.
104 on the ball. Could use a hammer here. Right down the middle, but a 3-2 split. One more going away, maybe, and it holds up. Probably better off holding up. I think it's better off holding up, Drew, with that wood. Perfect position to go on the 4-7, 3-6-10 on the right.
Yes, my only concern, though, is that cap. If he hits that cap, it could.
He's got to cut inside
with that left to right ball he has.
Got to cut inside the 3 and the 6, spare 5, 109 through 9. Trying to kick it over. Looks good. Will it go? Yes! What a shot for a spare! Wow! 119 on the ball on the 10th.
Yep, that was huge, man. Definitely huge. Got the marks when he needed them. Made a real difficult shot there. That was awesome bowling by Scott Douglas.
Looking for 8, 9, or 10. Goes left, gets a break, steals 7. What a finish. 126, cuts 19 off the deficit with 1 string to go in the conference semifinals from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. The number 1 seed, Justin Waters, 473. The number 7 seed, Scott Douglas, 455. It's down to 18. Paul Grant with Drew Steele and Bob Lee. 1 string to go, Bob? Oh. How's it going on the object pins?
Well, Scotty was 17 out of 25. Made a count there. I mean, and Justin was 12 out of 14, like I said, on the back 5. And he was very frustrated with his. He only got 2 marks in that side. But
Water starts out the 5th with a strike. Trying to punch his ticket into the finals. Back to Drew Steele.
Yep, definitely that is the way you want to start out. Your opponent just makes a big rally there, then you come up and you throw a strike. That's just definite clutch. Definitely an experienced clutch bowler there. Justin Waters, big hammer. Waters in the pocket again, mixing. Boy, bad break. Leaving the 8 and the 10. He's got some wood in between, though. And some wood near the 8 pin that he could try to kick over there. Ooh, just hits the 8, but he gets 9 in that fill, 19. Yes, winner of this match will play Steven Reno Jr. Justin wins. Will be right here at Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis. If Scott Douglas is victorious, it will be at Central Park Lanes in East Boston. 29 through 2 for Justin right here. Still steady right in the 35, 36 mile an hour range. Dead flush in the pocket again, hammer. That could have been a triple right there. A very bad break in the second is all that prevented that. Boy, he's putting his A-ball together right now.
Just when Scott Douglas starts to dent in that big dent in that total, down 17-18. Strike, 10 strike to start the 5th.
And yes, indeed, and that split was a very bad break in the second, too. Could have been strike, spare, strike, triple. In the pocket again, just in the nose a touch. Leaving up though the 3, the 4, the 6, and 7. There is some wood in between there.
Justin averages 122 in the 5th string during the 18-week season. His ACST average at 122.
Yeah, he's just consistency personified. Oh, man. Wow. He took the 3, 4, 10 out of that. I don't even know how that's possible.
Almost had 4 in a row.
Yeah, just the laws of physics wouldn't seem to allow that, but I guess it does. $10, 58 through 4 for Justin, having a big first half here.
Perfect string with big fills.
Yep, every ball on the head pin or in the pocket, just.
Justin trying to become the only number one seed between the pro and the semi-pro division, both conferences, to punch his ticket into the conference finals.
Yes, indeed, you know.
If he wins the bowl, Steve Reno Jr., the number 6 seed.
A little bit light on the head pin, but leaving up a 2, a 7, 9, 10. Some wood in between the 2, 7. We'll see what he does with it. Just throwing a great ball this game. Answering the challenge of Scott Douglas, definitely. With some phenomenal bowling of his own in this first half of the 5th game. Justin Waters throws it down, and he slides it over and gets robbed. Leaves up to 10 pin.
He got robbed of a wow, too.
Yeah, that was a darn near a felony there. I mean, nothing wrong with that shot. Justin, great half, 68 half, and it could have been a lot more. It could have been a huge 85, 95 half. Just caught a couple bad breaks there.
Thank you, Drew. Scott Douglas down 17 in the match. Needs a big half to match the 16. He's 85 to tie. He can chip away at it here and have a strong second half. His 5th string in the 18-week ACST season was his best string, where he averaged a 116. 112 average bowler this year. Again, was supposed to be a semi-pro bowler, but he stepped up to the pro division, and they needed the bowler, and he stepped in, and it's paid off for him.
Yes.
And he has the force from right to 1, 3, 6, and 10. Around here, we call this the Kamrowski special. Rick Kamrowski made a living off this shot, better than the average pro on those shots.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I got to bowl against Rick the last couple of years. Great guy.
Stand-up guy. Made a lot of clutch shots. Tough break in the middle, leads up to 1 in the 10.
He's on Bob Lee's team. My team, the Worcester Militia, did have some pretty good luck against Bob Lee's team this year.
Bob Lee took my place when I got injured, so he's on Rick Kamrowski's team in Friday.
One of them. Rick didn't make one of the weeks. I bowled a 128 first game, which led us to 6 points.
Field goal for an 8. Down 11 in the string, 28 in the match. Threw a double strike in that playoff against his brother to win by 12 pins in the 3rd string. Yeah. And then 129 to 134 back-to-back, which propelled him to the victory.
That's got to be a good feeling, though. That's like bragging rights for a long time.
He was down 22 after 2 and was up 2 after 4 strings, and won the 3rd by 9 to win it by something like that. He was up 3 or something like that after 4 and won it by 12. Thrilling match.
Got a good break there. Got a nice piece of wood there between the 2, 4, 7, and 8. It's pretty wired up there.
2 pieces of wood to help. You can watch most of these matches on Spread Eagle Productions, the rebroadcast. For a spare, no, off to the left, leads up to half Wester, the 2 and the 8.
Yep, got to hit that object pin in that situation.
He'll need 3 marks here to keep pace.
Yeah, he does. He needs to get his game in pretty quickly.
9-17 through 2, down 12 in the string, 29 in the match. If Justin Waters hangs on, he bowls Steve Reno Jr. here at Millis. If Scott Douglas, keep saying Tim, if Scott Douglas can pull this out, he will travel to Central Park Lanes, East Boston, take on number 6 seed Steve Reno Jr. for the conference finals.
Yeah, that's weird because the Southern Semi-Pro is going to be 6 versus 7. Danny Fee and Jordan Britton.
That's next Monday night here at 7 p.m.
No luck there.
5, 6, and 10. This very rarely goes. I've only seen maybe once this year and covering all the matches. About 200 or so matches I've done. I've only seen it go once. And almost.
I hit the right cap and everything splashed off the wall and took it.
Wood spun around behind the 5. Couldn't quite get there. Good bid. He'll need a double strike at least here somewhere. Maybe 2.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't think that way. You just got to think, okay, you got to think about throwing your ball, putting it in the pocket. What happens, happens. Yeah. Just try to mark every box.
A lot of spares with big fills. 10, 27 through 3 here in the 5th. It's down 21 in the string.
My partners, Ray and Rick, just tell me, Drew, don't think bowl.
38 in the match. Nice ball. Look at this.
Oh, man.
Yikes. 5, 9, 6, and 10 to the right. This will not be easy.
Yeah, you got snake bit, kind of like Justin had a half like that, I think, in the first half of the third game or fourth game, where all he was getting was very difficult splits.
Nice effort, just a 6-pin. Try to grab a couple here. It's gonna hang tight. Just good experience for him.
Definitely needs a couple here, then you get a mark in the fifth. Give him some momentum into that last half. Take a deep breath, get a drink, and just gear up for the last 5.
A lot of good young 21, 22-year-old bowlers. Even in Maine, Kai Hunt just turned 19. Wyatt Light, 18 in Maine, big 20. You got Scott Douglas. Tim's only 22 years old. Scott's 21. You got Josh Daly, 22. Charlie Collins, 21. Aaron St. Cyr, 24. You got some Jordan Britton's. Not sure how old Jordan is, but he's a good ball. Oh, here's a nice shot for a strike. Explosive ball for Douglas. Needed that one. 45 plus 2. Halfway through the 5th string from Ryan Finley Amusements, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals. The winner again faces Steve Reno Jr. in the conference finals over to Drew Steele. Paul Grant along with Bob Lee.
So he's down 23, but he's got 2 ball fill. He's down a total of 40 pins, right? 5? But he's got the 2 ball fill?
Yes.
Okay, so Justin right here definitely just wants to just repeat everything he was doing in that first half. Just pocket, 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 pocket.
Again, there's Object Pin.
Yeah. He just is such a consistent, smooth bowler. I mean, just
Bob Lee says he's 12 in a row in his Object Pin.
yeah, just unbelievable.
Make it 13.
Yeah, that's a big spare right there. That definitely sends a message to your opponent that, hey, I'm here. I'm here for all 50 boxes. And Justin has just been bowling great. He bowled really well, especially the last 3 games in his series against Stephen Walsh. And he's been, aside from I think the 3rd game tonight, just been right on it. Go over the pocket again, a little light. Kind of a bad break there, given a 2-7-8. 85 in the 6th, Justin Waters. Putting up a big game right now just when he needs it. Oh, and no, he tried to go in between the 2. I actually made that once, but I got a big right to left hook, and I got right between the 2 and the 8, kicked into the 7 one time this year.
That breaks a streak of 14 for 14 on Object Pins.
14 objects in a row. That's amazing. Those of you who don't bowl this game have no idea how difficult that is. 14 object pins in a row. It's unbelievable.
He's going like the number 1 seed here in the 5th. He had a couple of slow strings, but bounced back nicely here in the 5th.
Yep, 93, 3 to go right now.
34 away from a 600, which really needs a 610 at his average.
Yeah, he was 608 against Stephen Walsh. Boom!
Wow, what a shot that was.
No doubt about that. Turn up the kaboom box there. Justin Waters, 103, 2 balls in the 8th right now.
That's more like Justin Waters, I know. I've covered him multiple times this year between the Friday Night Pro League and about 7 or 8 times during the 18-week ACST season. Just a steady bowler. Does get up his game once in a while, but he never gives up and just keeps fighting.
Just, he's just got a great demeanor, just stays calm, goes about his business. A lot of the great bowlers are like that, and in all sorts of bowling.
If you look at average, if it was handicap, which it's not, obviously, it's scratch, Scott Douglas actually is actually beating him by average, if you go by average. Scott's averaging 112, Justin 122, so I'm, he's spotting 10 pins in average. Anything can happen, obviously, in one match, but Scott's held his own.
Oh, yeah, definitely Scott, especially the last couple games, really turned things up a bit. Ooh. Drew, I call it the Drew special, taking the 247 off the deck with the 6, leaving up 6 here for a strike fill.
Have you made this shot before?
This, I haven't really seen this exact shot. The 5 in the middle I've made a couple times.
The Drew special then.
The special is taking the 247 off the deck on the first ball.
I see.
But he made a good bid again on his object pin. Gets 8 for the strike. 111 through 8 here for Justin. Nice 10 box there. 121, 1 box to go here, game 5.
He needs 6 to hit 600. 16 to hit his average at 610, the 122 average.
Yeah, I got a feeling that
He hasn't really broken out, even against Steve Walsh had 609, I believe, so he's still hovering on his average. But he's probably saving him for the finals if he makes it there.
Oh, yes, sir. Got that 9-pin out of there. 4 horsemen to the left side. That's the 1, 2, 4, and 7. Just pulled it a pinch right. He will be over 600.
He's at 130 right now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ends up with a 130. Nice. 604 for Mr. Justin Waters. 603, excuse me, for Justin Waters. Right now, Scott Douglas on a strike. Right now needs to really have a huge half. He needs a lot of marks.
He needs a miracle. He needs 103 pins. We saw Steve Reno today get a 106, I believe, through 6 in one of the swings today. And gets 2. He had 1 lemon drop earlier. $1 for Al Johnson's canvas. Cancer avoided the second one. Working a strike, though. Needs to convert. Needs all 5 marks to have any kind of chance. Shots out 2, tough 4, Phil. 49.5.
Down 36 through 5.
And tough 4. 53 through 6. This would be something I've never seen before. 95 and 4 boxes. Almost impossible.
Yep, but definitely we've seen a lot of balls. Like Justin Waters had a string of 3 balls that should have been a triple. So anything can happen in Candlepins until it's mathematically impossible.
8 drop there. It's the half west to left. The 2 and the 8. 2 pieces of wood. Needs to convert here. And it may be too late. And gets it for a spare in the 7th. 63 in a ball. Mathematically, Bob, does he have a chance here still?
Oh, sure. He's a triple. Give him 30 in each of those, and he's got a fill ball coming up.
Let's see what he can do here. Needs a strike. And that should do it. 6 fill. 69 through 7. Not if. Think that'll do it.
149 max. Yeah. No.
Wait till this box is over.
Yeah. Spare 4-bagger. You can take it.
That's it. Justin Waters, the number 1 seed, is the only number 1 seed to advance to the conference finals. He'll take on number 6 seed, Steve Reno Jr. Fourteen out of 19 teams were upsets in the first round by seeding. 5 seed or lower. And Justin Waters course corrects this time and will advance in his first year in ACST to the conference finals. Matt Susi in the Northern Conference has clinched his spot in the Northern Conference finals. He'll take on the winner of Keith Beaupre and Nate Lees. There's a spare for Scott Douglas trying to fish up strong. 85 in a ball through 9 here in the 5th. We'll talk to Justin Waters afterwards. On the bonus gets 5, has the pack of 5, 90 through 9. Nice bid, all but the 10 pin. Bob, a successful season, just disappointed, obviously, a successful season for Scott Douglas.
Absolutely. I mean, just making the playoffs for him was a surprise, and beating his big brother in one of the great matches this season. Scott
Douglas, a 9.99 string, 554, ends up losing by 49, but he led by 4 after 1. And Justin Waters hangs on to win it. 603 to 554. Justin Waters is going to the conference finals. Let's talk to Justin Waters. Drew, you can talk to Justin first.
Justin, definitely. He made a big rally in you that end of game 4, and you just came out and just pounded that half pin. It should have been a triple to start the half. just a really great concentration, and you definitely seem to turn your game up a level there.
Well, Scotty's a hell of a bowler. I mean, he came out the first string, dropped to 131 to my 127, came back and threw another big string on me, so I had to bring it back somehow. Just had to concentrate and put the ball in the head pin.
Yes, definitely. Definitely a great job doing that. Your next opponent's going to be Steve Reno Jr. Do you any recollection of your match against him during the season?
Yeah, well, Steve and I had a good match. I think we almost split. I think it might have been 8-4 my way. It could have gone either way. Steve's a hell of a bowler. Learning from his dad. I mean, watch both of them. I mean, that's a hell of a duo.
I've seen them both bowled against the Bogey Lanes and Colonial Bowl and Worcester. Definitely.
Yeah, don't count him out. Steve bowled a hell of a match earlier against Sean.
Great, yeah.
So it's going to be a fun final. I can tell you that much.
Yes, excellent job once again. Congratulations, and I'm going to hand over the mic to Mr. Paul Grant.
Thank you, Paul.
Great season, Justin. First in the ACST. Congratulations.
Good bowling, my friend.
Let's hear it for Tim Douglas. I already call you Scott again. I call you Tim all the time, Scott. I call him backwards all the time. What's the name, right? Yeah, Scott, I know you were disappointed to win. You won by 4 the first string. You were looking good. You were down only 17 or 18 going to that 4th string. And then Justin just had a big string and a valiant effort, a great season, winning 1 playoff round against your brother.
Hey, that's all I care
Tim.
about. Yeah, that's all I care about is beating Tim. That was my goal.
Now,
I'm proud of it.
Now, you were supposed to be in the semi-pro going into the season. It was an opening spot. You took the faith and stepped up into the pro division. Why did you do that?
So I had confidence in myself to actually bowl in the pros to try to benefit myself to see if I can do better. Danny said I was going to start in the semi-pro because I was on the edge of both. So he said semi-pro, but then he texted me later, said, no, we're going to put you in the pro. So I took the pro. I took the advantage that I could. I made it to the playoffs, made 1 round. I'm glad I did it.
And you averaged a 112 during the season. You had a slow start, and you ended up with 112. And congratulations on a terrific season. Now, you wanted to win, but you got a good, great, bright future. 21 years old, not 22 right now. 23, September 3rd, right? September 2nd. Something close. 20, yeah, almost 20. You're great. You got a great, bright future ahead of you. Keep your head up there. Great effort today. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Drew Steele, come over here, Drew. Your thoughts on the match today?
Thoughts on the match today? Both of them started out on fire. Scott got the lead early, and then seemed like that he was able to keep it going there, Justin. And then he really had a huge rally. Scott did at the end of the 4th game. And then Justin, the beginning of the 3rd game, strike. Then that 8 drop that could have been a strike. Then another strike. Just every ball was just dead in the pocket, dead on the head pin. And he turned up his game a bit, and he was able to hang on and win the match.
He didn't have his best game, but he's on at one point it's 14 for 14 on the object pins.
Yes, a lot of splits for Justin in game 3 and game 4, I thought. He was getting robbed on a lot of stuff, but he just is so consistent on that head pin and on that pocket. It's like he does a phenomenal job at that.
Great work, and Drew, for the first time. Hope to do it again. Thank you very much. Bob Lee and the stats and the computer and the scoreboard. Thank you, Bob Lee. Spread Eagle Productions. Watch us rebroadcast later on and subscribe for free on Spread Eagle Productions on YouTube. It's free, Spread Eagle Productions. So Justin Waters, number 1 seed, will take on Steve Reno Jr. in a date to be determined for the conference finals. The winner of that match will take on the winner of the Northern Conference finals. Matt Susi is in the finals. He'll take on the winner of Nate Lees and Keith Beaupre through a 194 Saturday at Riverwalk Lanes, setting a new house record there. For Paul, I'm Paul Grant with Drew Steele and Bob Lee. So long till next time. You've been watching the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Playoffs Thursday night, 7 p.m. Number 6 seed Logan Gingras against number 4 seed Justin Lyonnaise from Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. 7 p.m. on Facebook on Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. We'll see you then. Thank you for